It's October and it's Halloween and we're really spooky and this is Sin and the Twins!
Spooky edition, you mother sucks in hell!
We are here for episodes 7 and 8 of Dragula, and it's really exciting because Dragula's almost over, which means me and Sin do not have to film at 10 o'clock at night on a Thursday.
Thank God, I'm so over this. They released the episodes by accident again, or
Something happened, I don't know.
So episode 7 opens up and there's a spooky carnival.
yeah, they're going. It's the lady from the first episode.
Yeah, the actress
nurse.
from the first
They
episode.
ran out of actresses, I
They
guess.
ran out of extras, so she's back for episode 7. She got another $50 paycheck.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna go get my fortune read or something stupid.
Yeah, something spooky and retarded like that. Anyway, so the Belay brothers are these like spooky gypsy queens and
Shocker.
yeah, is that what gypsy? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
like the
actually, I
fortune
think that's
teller?
derogatory.
Okay, you're
You
right.
can't
You're not allowed to
say
say
gypsy.
gypsy anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so they're like these spooky
Well, you can.
carnival queens. And what?
What? Oh, we're just telling the producer you can't say gypsy anymore.
Oh yeah.
Is it
So
like
they're-
It's derogatory.
feminist?
No, it's just, I don't know.
Anyway, moving on for the political correctness. So the scene opens up, and the Belay brothers are these spooky, not gypsy queens.
Not
They're
gypsy.
some sort of fortune tellers.
Yeah.
And this blonde girl walks into their trap, and they kill her. And
No, they say, look at your future.
Oh, right, yeah. Then they kill her. Something
And
stupid
then they kill
like
her, and
that.
then her boyfriend comes back and is like, Babe!
Babe, where are you?
And then he dies, and now we go into the boudoir.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna speed through this because we're sick of it.
So,
The
so-
boudoir opens, and they talk about last week and who they think is gonna go home.
Right,
I don't fucking
exactly.
know.
It's always so anticlimactic when they're talking about it in these episodes because as a viewer, we already know who went home.
Yeah, it's like,
so they're
duh.
sitting there like, ooh, who do you think this
We
is?
know
Who do you
something
think
you
this?
don't
And I'm
know.
like,
It's Madeline!
Yeah, literally, it's like, okay. And I mean, they probably know too. They probably see her leaving in her, in
yeah,
her
exactly.
Uber.
Madeline's texting them. She's like,
I-
Priscilla Chambers and Dahlia get into like this really heated, nasty fight.
Yeah, Priscilla keeps saying you talk shit about me and yada 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 and you're a bitch.
Right.
And then Dahlia's like, when did I talk shit about you, girl?
And I love Dahlia Black because she, no matter what is thrown at her, she keeps a stone cold face the whole time, and she's like, absolutely not.
What did
you don't have any
what did
receipts.
what receipts, girl?
Right,
What
you
did
have no
mean?
receipts.
Yeah, and then they keep fighting for like another 3 hours and it doesn't get resolved.
That's it. Yeah. Flash forward, we're at the seventh time that the Belay brothers are giving a PowerPoint presentation, and this week the challenge for the queens is. What was the challenge again?
I don't fucking And the challenge is freak show side
Circus freaks.
Yeah,
Sideshow
something.
circus freaks. Sideshow circus freaks.
They have to
right?
make their circus, sideshow, freak shows, imaginations come to life.
Right, exactly,
I don't
yeah.
know. They go back into the boudoir again.
And Louisiana and
Dragula.
Louisiana and Dahlia, the D's are confusing me. Louisiana and Dahlia get into yet another fight
Yeah, they
about
literally done that thing.
about Dragula World.
Oh yeah, Priscilla couldn't go to Dragula World and Dahlia got an invite.
I don't even what it sounds like an amusement. It's like an
Sounds like a
amusement park.
cheap drag con or
It's like a
something.
Six Flags. Dragula World like the Six Flags.
So stupid.
Priscilla's like, I can't ride the roller coasters this
Well,
year.
why did they let her in? Because she wasn't spooky enough or something?
Okay, I don't know. You're on the fucking show. Get over yourself.
get over
Move
yourself.
on. So long story short, the Dragula queens are getting ready in the boudoir, and
I like
whatever
how
they
you call them Dragula queens.
the Dragula queen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You have
That's
to-
what
you
they
have to-
are.
You have to categorize
Yeah,
them. There's the
exactly.
Dragula
You're not
queens and then the
drag
drag
race
race
queen. Yeah, right. Exactly.
The Dragula
and then the Sin queens.
And then the Long Island queens.
Shady. Anyway, so they start getting ready in the boudoir, and nothing pretty exciting happens. So we're gonna fucking gloss over that because we have 2 episodes to cover tonight.
Yeah, and they're just coloring in their coloring books.
Yeah, exactly. So fast forward, the Belay brothers come out, looking fucking. They always look so
This is my
gorgeous.
favorite look. They have the huge cheetah shoulder pads.
Yeah,
the
they got like these
fascinator.
bloody tips.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they look
What was that?
amazing.
What was a fascinator?
A fascinator.
What does that mean?
A
What
fascinator is
what's
a little
fascinator?
tiny hat that goes on the side and it's just clipped in.
It's a fucking hat. Anyway, so the guest judges come out, and
And who
our
are they?
first guest judge is one of my favorite queens, Vanna
Oh, we love
the
Vanda!
winner of season 1 of Dragula. She is super awesome. Her Instagram's super cool. Her performances are super
She's a
cool.
producer on the show, right, or something like that.
I think she's
she
like a
colors
set
the
designer.
backgrounds or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a set designer. They give her a 12-pack of Crayolas and they say,
Have
"Play in the
fun!"
corner."
And then who else is the other judge?
Some bear that was on
He's
Face
hot.
Off. Some hot bear on Face Off. I don't know.
That's
He's got
hot.
like some. He's as well wearing a fascinator.
Yeah, he seems like the type that like stays too long after a hookup. Like,
Yeah,
all
right.
Time
Yeah,
for breakfast.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, you're outside. Anyway, so let the floor show begin.
So first up is Landon Cider, and he is like this weird warlock eating thing. I don't know.
You know what? The thing with Landon is I'm seeing like very repeated looks with her here. I've seen the handlebar mustache a bunch. I've seen that long, you know, whatever the fuck this is.
Well, no, I agree with you. I like heard a couple people tell me that like he always looks the same.
Here, he always looks the same.
But
here.
you have to think about it. It's hard for a drag king to change their look.
Yeah, I feel like
They have
that's
to do
little
a
shit.
lot of more bone structure, contouring, yada 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 yada.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I understand what you're saying, but like, maybe it's, you know, changing up the beard, or maybe don't do a beard.
Yeah, maybe
I feel
don't
like
do like
he's
a long thing or whatever.
he's always hiding behind a thick ass beard.
Okay.
And there's clean shaven men. You're a clean shaven man.
You're not.
George Bush is a clean shaven man.
Mhm.
There's a lot of clean shaven men out there. Not me.
I don't know. I disagree, but.
All right.
Gender's a construct.
Yeah.
Gender doesn't exist in 2020.
Landon really can't do anything wrong at this point. He's just a fierce fucking badass bro.
Literally,
A
he's
badass
hot.
bro.
You just
Yeah,
wanna fuck him.
I do.
Okay.
Keep the drag on.
Just kidding. Moving on. So Priscilla Chambers comes out next, and I am absolutely enthralled with this look. She's got these slimy, gooey teeth. She's sticking
Those are her real
nails.
teeth.
Yeah, literally. She usually wears flippers when
Yeah.
she's in drag, and she's like, I'll go natural today.
I'll go natural.
I'm going natural, honey.
Oh.
But she's stapling fucking these nails into her nose.
Stapling nails.
She's
Hammering
hammering,
nails.
whatever. I don't know. I'm not a construction worker.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gay.
mean, she looks like the fucking Pepper from American Horror Story. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
don't think it was cool.
But you know what I loved about this? There was, you know, at one point,
Sure, you'll tell us.
she hammers the nail into her nose and she pulls it out and there's snot all over it and she fucking licks it. Ugh, God.
Do you think those are real? Or are they like magic nails?
I don't know what's real and what's fake on Dragula,
Me
to be
either.
honest.
I just think the look wasn't dirty enough and not spooky.
Yeah, but I feel like it teetered on the edge of like innocent childish and like sinister evil monster mongoloid. She's a mongoloid, just like you.
So next up is Dahlia Black, and she's the strong, incredible Hulk lady.
The strong lady.
The strong lady.
The strong lady. And then she pulls a fucking Roxy Andrews
And she,
and she
whips
whips
her hair
that
back
fucking
and
leg
forth.
back.
Yeah.
And she's got a ginger fantasy on her.
Oh, that was the challenge we missed. They had to style Arta wigs.
Oh. Who's Arta? Anyway, Dahlia's look is really cool. She's got these these wrecking balls that are attached to her tits, so
So
she's
cool.
spinning
I
around.
think this is like an amazing look. She looks
Every
crazy.
look she does is
She
amazing.
looks clean. You don't see any of her lace. She looks like
Every look she
perfect.
does is
Perfect.
great.
And then she has these big ass titties, and we know she loves her titties.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here and I can't stop looking at your lace.
Do you look at my titties?
There are none. Because you're playing a 12-year-old child. Louisiana Transaction comes out next, and she's just got 3 tits. Her wig is awesome.
Yeah, the wig
I love
is,
that,
the
like,
wig is
that,
the
like,
best part.
that's cool. You ever do that with your wigs?
No,
That, like,
I can't afford that.
Louisiana is always lacking in the costume category, right? Like, she never really brings an outrageous costume. Everything feels very store-bought.
Yeah, and then like the titty gag, I just felt like it didn't match the costume. Like her concept seemed like an afterthought. Like,
And then-
oh, I have this beautiful outfit, let me throw 3 titties.
And
on
the
it.
titties, they look fake. You can see like the cloth under her armpit.
Yeah.
It just, the whole thing didn't really take me to Alien Burlesque. So scene cut, the Blade Brothers hate everything. And the bottom for this week ends up being Louisiana Purchase, Eva Destruction,
Right?
and Priscilla Chambers.
Yeah.
Priscilla
I
Chalmers.
agree, no, I agree with that. I think like they all fucking sucked except Dahlia.
So anyway, the Belay brothers are like, you can tell the Belay brothers are like running out of ideas for extermination.
pull it out of the hat.
I don't know, fucking staple yourself with some dollar bills. I'm tired.
Yeah, they're like over the show.
They're
They're,
like-
they're
they're
over
like,
Amazon.
all right,
Amazon's
yeah.
standing behind
Yeah.
us.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Right, exactly. They went to CVS earlier. They got some office staples and like, here, get out of here.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Ah.
And anyway, so they get back into the boudoir.
Mhm. Oh, and then Louisiana's like freaking out, right?
Louisiana's having this meltdown.
Yeah,
and
she's
they're
having
like,
like a panic
they're
attack.
like, Lulu, don't worry, you're gonna be fine. You're
And then-
great.
and then they're like-
Everyone's
they're
rooting
like,
for you.
the cameras are on you.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, get it together, girls. Don't embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're on the background. They're like, oh, send her home already.
Yeah.
So they start the extermination challenge. So the queens start their elimination challenge, and Eva Destruction walks out in her underwear.
Oh my god, just to fucking show her hair off. I'm like, can you not?
Right. I don't know if she
Get
did
your
that
hair.
because she
No,
it
she
would
did
be-
that because she's a fucking show off.
Yeah, right. Look at
My hairy body.
Yeah,
I
she
can
wants
hear
to.
that 200
She's
dress.
like another Hollow Eve. She wants to like stand up for what's right. And like, oh, get over yourself.
So then they start stapling themselves, and Eva's like, this is for everybody who believes in me! And she just fucking goes,
And then Priscilla's like freaking crying, dying. She's
yeah, she's like, and they all go for their legs. They all go for their legs, like, you know. And they're like, you think stapling shit to your body? They'd be like stapling
They
on
go
their
for,
fucking
like,
tits and stuff.
every part of you's
And
the
they're
fattest
like,
part.
I'm just gonna go for the back of my kneecap. No big deal. I'll get through this, right? And then
Louisiana passes out, and then the EMT is called.
yeah,
And they're like, Louisiana, wake up!
right,
Wake up!
exactly, yeah.
I guess she, I don't know, fucking was too nervous.
Yeah, I know. Louisiana starts
I mean,
stapling herself with
She
those
is,
CVS
yeah,
staples.
she's like 78 years old. She shouldn't be stapling herself.
Yeah, literally,
Like,
yeah.
And then immediately I'm like, well, she's gone.
Yeah, but fast forward later that night, screen transition. Eva dies.
Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be Eva or Louisiana.
I feel like Eva, like I said earlier, she got in her head when she got in the bottom 2 weeks ago, and she was never able to get out of it, and her time is done.
I think Eva was in her head since the beginning of the competition. She knew like Drag Race was her thing, and then she's gonna get it, and now she's on Dragula, so she's just like in her head the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that she's a really talented and fun and quirky queen, but she ran out of
Not spooky.
But she's not that spooky. She
Yeah.
ran out of her looks in the first few episodes. She had a good run. She's very talented. I'm sure she's a very kind lady. But you are done. Goodbye.
Yeah, and even the Boulets in the beginning were like, "Are you really a spooky queen?"
And she's like,
Nope, gotta go. Gotta blast.
Anyway, so that was episode
So
7. We only have 2 more episodes left.
Thank God.
And I guess let's get right into episode 8.
This is gonna be a long ass video.
Yeah, but I hope you guys are still here because we really need those pre-roll ads on YouTube. So
Thank
please
you.
watch till the end.
So the episode starts with Miss Cracker knocking on someone's door. She's trick or treating. I don't know who the fuck this queen is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She does look like Miss Cracker from the
She
back.
really does. And the
And,
front.
yeah, and then she turns around and she's just some busted basic queen. That
Yeah, I think it's the.
Ugh, God, ew. Ugh. It's the Bublés.
I think it's the Dragula.
It's the creme brulees.
I think it's the Boulets. I think it's the Boulet brothers' way of like saying fuck Drag Race basic queens.
Right,
Yeah.
which is clever and funny, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because fuck the Drag Race queens. Just kidding. Just
Get me
kidding.
on season 13.
Let me ride those coattails. Scene cuts, and Landon Cider and Dahlia Black are the only 2 in the boudoir.
Ooh.
We are down to the final queens, right? This is the last episode before top 3. And Dahlia is pretty much just going on a rant like, oh, I don't know who's going home. I don't really know what's happening. Everything's getting so weird now.
Yeah, I think she's like taking a back seat because she's like nervous about being a villain.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Anyway, so Priscilla Chalmers walks through the door, and she walks in. She's like, "Ooh, I'm still here. I'm ready for another episode.
I'm here, bitches.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom 2 times in a row." And Dahlia does like an eye roll in like the confessional. I don't know.
And then she's like, oh,
Welcome
Priscilla's
back.
here." Yeah.
Great. And then Louisiana walks through,
Mm-hmm.
and they all realize that
Eva went home.
Eva Destruction
Died.
is dead.
Yeah. And I'm happy that Eva's gone.
Me too!
She was boring. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
she
know.
was boring.
And I like Priscilla.
I do enjoy Priscilla a lot. I feel like Priscilla is a naughty queen.
A naughty queen.
She's
And
a naughty queen.
I know we both love Louisiana.
I love
And
Louisiana.
she's a little boring, but she's like she's a
love
grandmother.
Louisiana.
She's my
She
grandmommy.
is- Oh, I love her.
Love you, queen.
Anyway, so then, and then, Priscilla is like, Dahlia, I just want to let you know that I'm really sorry about being mean last episode.
they like me.
And Dahlia's like, alright, that's fine. I was just kind of confused why he was so mean to me.
Yeah, she's like,
accepting how she was like,
she's like, I'm sorry you felt that
I'm
way.
kind of confused why you were so mean.
Oh,
And
God.
Priscilla's like, alright, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna win anyway.
Right, exactly. But you know, Priscilla needed her like coming clean story. We get it. It's TV. Moving on.
Yeah.
The Blade Brothers say Happy Halloween, which I'm gonna assume this episode was supposed to air on Halloween.
Yeah. We're like 5 episodes behind.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
They
Because of
did
the scheduling issues,
They
it
fucked
didn't. Anyway.
We're gonna see a Christmas episode next
Yeah,
week.
right, exactly. Right, the New Year's episode where they have to dress up as spooky fireworks. Anyway, so the Blade Brothers are like, alright, you guys gotta dress up as Halloween costumes. Frankenstein, vampire, witches, those classic Halloween looks.
I like this challenge. I think that's cool.
It's a cool challenge, but I will say that last season, the top 4 went to fucking Wasteland
Oh
Weekend.
yeah, they did the fucking like. Didn't they battle with swings?
They
or
battled
something?
in
They
the
did a rock show.
Globe.
Yeah.
They did the rock show, and then this year the Blaze are like, we spent way too much money on better production value.
And judges.
Yeah, go to Party City, get some Halloween costumes, make them spooky.
No, but really, they have to just stay in the WeWork and.
Yeah, they gotta stay in the WeWork and do something spooky. Anyway, though, I love Halloween. I love Halloween costumes, so I'm excited for this
I
challenge.
fucking hate Halloween. They also have a second part of their challenge. They have to carve a pumpkin that like relates to their look or something. I don't know.
They gotta carve a fucking pumpkin. I don't know.
Literally no budget for this last challenge. They're like, here's a pumpkin.
Yeah, literally, like,
and they're not even real pumpkins.
Like the Blade Brothers went to Schmidt's farm and they went pumpkin picking. They're like, all right, let's just bring these back to the show.
The girls love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to like carve some bullshit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anyway, so they're starting their looks, and Louisiana's so funny. I love her. She's so cute. She's like talking about her look, and she's like, man, I'm gonna be like this devil, but I'm kind of just gonna cut it. And it's
Yeah,
gonna
then
be
she
all
holds up
ripped
a lighter. She's like,
Yeah, and she's like, I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna cut it. And I was like, all right, we get it.
And
You
she,
know
you
what
can
you're
tell she
doing?
doesn't even want to burn it. She's
Yeah.
like holding it away from the fabric.
Literally, yeah.
She's like, look. I love her though.
So Blade Brothers come out once again looking fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Anything.
They look
They
prettier than me.
always. Oh, I'm obsessed with everything they do.
I actually like the curtain dresses this week. They look really cool.
Yeah.
No, they really look
No,
pretty.
they do. They look pretty. They
Their
look
hair is
pretty.
pretty. They look
Mhm.
pretty. I love it.
They introduced the guest judges, and the first one is the little girl from Halloween 4 and 5.
She aged horribly.
She is definitely in her late 30s.
Late 50s.
No, God, she's
She
not
looks
that
like she's
old.
late
Oh my
50s.
God, bitch.
Oh, girl
That's what
needs
you're gonna
some-
look like. You keep putting all this makeup on
Girl
your face
needs some
every day.
Botox.
And the next is the boring girl from The Craft.
Oh god, and she's sitting forward the whole time. It's
Yeah,
giving me,
she's like
extreme.
Yeah.
She's like this. I'm like, can you sit
right,
back?
literally. Anyway, so the floor show starts, and first up is Louisiana Purchase, and she is wearing
What pause?
a Halloween costume from Amazon.
Definitely. She's wearing like cheap sequin fabric. The fucking Party City, whatever that's fucking.
But then I
devil
wonder,
thing.
like, was she deliberately trying to look like somebody at a Halloween party? Because they said like do like spooky Halloween costume looks.
But they said you need to flip it upside down and like amp it the fuck up.
Fair.
If she was gonna bring the devil, whatever this fucking pitchfork, it should have been like long and should have like
Fair.
diamonds on it or some
Fair.
bullshit.
Fair.
That is literally like a Party City.
Fair. Right. Like she didn't. Yeah. You're right. She didn't amp her look up.
The
But
horns could have been like extreme fucking horns, like coming
Right.
out. I don't know.
But it goes back to the fact that Louisiana is clearly not a seamstress.
Or a spooky queen.
I think she's spooky.
Do you think she's spooky or she just looks spooky? What? What? So they also have to do like a little performance gag.
Listen, whatever Louisiana lacks in her costume, she makes up for in her performance.
Yeah,
her
she-
face, her body movement, she's
And she can do
perfect.
splits!
Bitch can do splits!
Yeah, she likes
Can you
fire
do splits?
No!
Moving on to Priscilla Chambers,
Yeah.
who is a spooky Frankenstein.
I love it.
I love it too.
But-
I don't love the outfit. I love the shock collar. I love the
That's like the least favorite part of mine is the
Really?
The forehead is like amazing. It's
The
like
forehead's
fucking
cool.
3 feet tall. The wig is sick. The only thing is
the
like
forehead's like a half a foot tall.
the forehead's like her natural forehead.
Yeah, literally. They're like,
She's
"This
like,
forehead's
"What
crazy,"
is it?"
and then she's like, "What do you mean?"
What do you mean? What
Yeah, what
forehead?
forehead? But the wig is cool. She looks cool. She's got like this, like some sort of bug that she puts in her mouth. I don't really know the point of
I
that.
didn't even notice that.
But overall, love her look.
Love it.
Next up is Landon Sider,
Here we go.
who is dressed like a leather daddy,
And you have a hard
and
on.
he is
You have a big fat
so hot.
chub.
Don't act like you don't think he's hot there.
Eh.
He is. He looks so hot. I love Landon Sider in this look. I'm turned on.
I know.
That's all I can say.
You're turned on every fucking week.
She's hot. He's
Go
hot.
on
Oh my
her
god.
DMs. I don't fucking know.
No, he
No,
would
but the
never
look
answer.
is really cool. She has hair poking out of her legs. She has like a pup play mask on.
Right. She's playing on all of the typical gay people gag, which I think is
yeah.
interesting.
And I love-
She's hitting poppers. You know, you're right. She's got the
The pup mask.
Yeah. Mhm.
I love this because it's not like kitty. Like she didn't like pick a kitty
Yeah.
costume.
Right. She made it look like if a gay man went to a gay club on Halloween and dressed in a costume, that's what they would dress like. And that's why I appreciate that. I would never wear leather. Okay, I'm too fat for that. All right, I literally last year I went to a gay club as a ghost, and it was just a sheet over my head. So don't come for me right now, Sin, with your leather.
Love you.
Anyway, last up is Dahlia Black, and she is dressed as the Grim Reaptress.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it for her. This isn't my favorite look.
Not my favorite look. You know what she looks like? Remember Victoria's top 3 finale look, where she had
Who?
that Victoria.
Who?
Victoria.
Today.
From Victoria from the season finale of season 2. She had that like umbrella, that like grotesque kind of dead look. It looks just like that. She looks very much like Victorian's look.
I mean, all her looks look like fucking Victoria.
I disagree with that. I think that she looks different from Victoria. She does have some
You just want to
elements.
fuck her.
What?
What?
All right, whatever. We don't like the Dahlia's look this week. Moving on.
Boring.
After the queens show their looks, they do the cringiest
Oh,
fucking lip sync.
God, I forgot about
The cringiest
Oh,
fucking lip sync
this is
where
so bad.
the Blaze are like, you're gonna lip sync battle against each other, and they were like, oh, okay, we're kind of just gonna sit here. First of all, they picked a song. They're picking some sort of
Yeah,
like,
this is a song you would know. This
yeah,
is very white.
it's like a white person.
I
it's
mean,
like
I was expecting like Michael Jackson.
oh, right,
like, Whitney
right, like
Houston.
like a Michael Jackson Thriller. No,
Like Show Me Love
they
remix.
do some sort of like screamo, new metal, what have you song. Like
They should have had them do like Get On Up,
right.
Get On Up.
I mean, I do love the song for lip sync. They could have done a lot with it, but the queens clearly had no idea
I think
how to make that.
I think they were tired. They had a lot of shit on. They just did a fucking floor show.
They're like, "Where's my pumpkin?"
Yeah, they're like, "Where's my fucking pumpkin? I left it on my WeWork."
literally.
Like, it's just
The Belay Brothers are dead asleep in the corner.
And
they
the
put us
stage,
all
yeah, the
corn
stage
song.
is no bigger than like a fucking kitchen. Like it's so small. I just think it was weird to work with, but
So that's it. They do this crazy
That's
performance, and then they start judging the looks, right? And then when they judge the looks, it almost felt like the Blaze were like, "Oh fuck, the pumpkins."
girls, go get the
Get
pumpkins.
the pumpkins! Get your pumpkins! Get your pumpkins! So they come out, they show their pumpkins. The pumpkins are pretty boring. Louisiana has a pentagram pumpkin,
Yeah.
which the girl from the craft calls it a pentacle. Stupid ass. You were
She
the
doesn't know-
craft.
She doesn't know shit.
You were the craft. You know witchy shit. Stupid
She
ass.
doesn't remember the movie.
Right. She's like, what movie was it? Landon does her
Her wolf teeth
teeth
that she
that
has
were
on her chest.
on
She's
her
a good
belly,
brander.
yeah.
Yada, yada,
Right,
yada.
right. She had a cohesive
You're
brand.
amazing.
We
know.
get it. We love you. You're gonna win. we
Yeah,
already
yeah.
know you're gonna win this season. Moving on. Dahlia had a I don't even remember. Probably something retarded.
Something stupid. No, her pumpkin was shit, her costume was shit, and they were like, you weren't in character.
And she's like, I didn't know that I had to be a character. I thought I was Dahlia dressed up as this character. First of all, you dressing up as Dahlia as a character.
Literally, like, Dahlia is the character, and then every look you do is a character.
Right.
I
Right.
don't
That was a cheap excuse. She was clearly nervous. She wants top 3
This is like
so
her
bad.
first time in the bottom.
Yeah,
right?
she
Or
wants top
something
3
like
so bad, so obviously she just got psyched out about that. Anyway, Land Insider wins. Whew. I don't blame her. She looks hot. The Blizzard definitely had like a fucking chub.
that. Yeah, they're gonna have a threesome. They're like, we'll see you later, babe.
Right, exactly. Babe, you wanna win?
Babe, I'll pick you up in the Uber
We
later.
think you're attractive.
Right, we think you're attractive. Anyway, so the Blaze revealed the Extermination Challenge, which all the queens are doing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn,
Which-
that's wild.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Which is...
Oh yeah, they go to a haunted house. They're like, you have to find the pumpkins that are hidden.
They're like, there's a pumpkin, but with the pumpkin there's also a certificate.
Yeah, a certificate of a golden ticket from
Right, a
Leon.
golden ticket. So they're like, find the pumpkin, with the pumpkin is a golden ticket, and
So
that's your ticket to
stupid.
top 3, right?
This is dumb. They literally just turn the lights off in the studio and they're like, good luck!
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so then there's about 7 minutes of these queens just walking through some dark haunted house.
People are behind them like, boom!
Typical haunted house gags. And I'm sitting there thinking, season 2, they gave them weapons and they had to beat the shit out of each other in the middle of a desert. And season 3, they're like, let's take them to Babel Scream Park.
And not only that, it's just like the camera light is on them, so the room is clearly bright. There's a
Right.
whole like crew in there, and they make it look like they put the dark light filter on, with their eyes are like
Right,
beams.
exactly.
It's so stupid.
So anyway, so Louisiana clearly misunderstands the
She
whole
grabs the fucking
she goes, oh my god, there's the pumpkin, and she grabs
She
the
just
pumpkin.
grabs the pumpkin and you see the note like fall
Yeah,
to
the
the
note
guy's
falls
lap.
out, and she walks in and we're like, no, where are you going? The note, you gotta get the note.
No, and then
stupid
she
ass.
goes, I got it,
She's like, I got it, I got it. She's so upset. She's like, here it is, I'm in top 3. Name all the notes on the other side. Anyway, the other 2, you know, Landon, Dahlia, Priscilla, they all got the note.
They were
They're
doing
like,
this
"Woo!"
weird thing where they like kidnap them too.
Yeah, they put like a black sheet over them. The black sheet still has like the tag from Walmart on it.
Oh god.
But as the episode wraps up,
Sadly, Miss
Louisiana goes home.
She died. I'm sad.
I mean, listen, I loved Louisiana. She took the critiques every week and she made her drag better. And I think that for her, it's not about winning, it's about you coming on the show and learning and getting critiqued by them, and now she's going to take those critiques and she's going to be a better drag queen in the future.
Yeah, I always knew Louisiana wasn't going to make it to the top. I just had that feeling. She's just not, like, dirty enough. You have to have that dirty, grungy, blah, 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 blah. She didn't have it. I don't know. She was really pretty. I think what got her by is that her face kind of is looking.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Right.
I don't know. We missed
Anyway, so we have a reunion. I guess they're probably going to do a reunion this year.
I hope so, and I hope they all get drunk like last year.
Right.
It was a fucking
And
mess.
then we have the season finale.
Ooh, do you think they're gonna do like RuPaul style where they have them all come out lip sync like this is the beginning or some bullshit?
I hope not.
I hope so. Alright, this has been Cinema Twin. We love you! Bye!